This is a grail that I've wanted for a decade. Like, I can't even believe I have these. On StockX, brand new, the lowest price in a size 9 is $14,335. I started a sneaker collection with just a $20 bill, and now I'm gonna buy, sell, and trade my way up to a pair of $20,000 sneakers. So as you saw in the intro, at the end of this video, we get a pair of shoes that I have truly been looking forward to and trying to get for a decade. I mean, it is seriously one of my grails, and I think it's a grail for a lot of you guys. I'm not talking about a grail that's like the best sneaker of the year or anything like that. I'm talking about an actual grail. Like, this is a legitimate grail sneaker. And the fact that I now own this pair is nuts. I mean, this is literally like a series-ending pair of sneakers. This is one of those shoes that I considered picking as the shoe that we buy at the end of the series. And the fact that I got it in the middle of the series is crazy. Like, I can't believe it. And it's gonna be either really hard to give this shoe up, or I'm just not going to, and we're gonna lose like a couple $1,000s in the sneaker collection fund. But regardless, I'm just happy to have it. And actually, something that I wanted to do at the end of this video was show you the entire sneaker collection as it sits. I feel like that's something I should be updating you on in every episode, but I haven't been updating you guys on, so stay tuned for that. It's gotten crazy. Also, if you haven't yet entered for the Air Jordan 1 Heritage giveaway, all you need to do to enter is subscribe to the channel and comment something down below. That's literally all there is to it. All the details on how the winner will be picked and when the giveaway ends are in the description below. So if you're already subscribed, all you need to do is comment something down below or on the review of this sneaker. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button and comment something down below, and you're entered. So this week we start off with a sneaker collection fund of $4,336.07. And we've actually had some sales. Not a lot, but we did end up selling some sneakers. So the first pair of shoes that we sold were the youth size Kyrie 7s that we had picked up for $26. And unfortunately, we ended up selling them for $15. Now, I realize that's a pretty huge loss, but at the same time, they've been sitting around for 3 weeks and I just needed them gone. This $15 offer definitely sucked, but it was the only offer that I had gotten for this pair of shoes for 3 weeks, and I was sick of looking at it. I had to get rid of it, and so I was willing to take the loss. So after fees and shipping, we were left with $14.02 to add back into the sneaker collection fund, which means that we had a net loss of $11.98, which sucks. But again, they needed to go. But after that, we had some good news. Actually, great news, because we sold a pair of sneakers and they sold for so much more than I expected to get. And that pair was the women's New Balance 990 V5 in Castle Rock Gray. So we grabbed this shoe at Goodwill for just $10, which is an insane price. And I've said it a million different times, but if you see 990 V5s in good condition for really anything less than like $30 or $40, grab them, they're worth it. And what's crazy is that someone actually put an offer for $60 on this shoe, which of course I immediately accepted. I was personally expecting more like $30 or $40, so I would definitely say yes to $60. And after fees and shipping, we were able to add $62.46 back into the sneaker collection fund. So subtracting the original purchase price of the shoes from the total, we were left with a crazy net profit of $52.46, which is basically 5 times what we spent on the shoes. Seriously, an incredible pickup. That's why you pick up 990 V5s. It's a sleeper shoe, but man, they sell. So after all was said and done, after both of those sales, one of them being for a loss and one of them being for a huge profit, we were left with a sneaker collection fund of $4,376.55. So the total amount of money that we made was not a huge amount of money. I think we ended up making like $40 off of both of those sales, which isn't great, but at the same time, it's really not bad, and it does add to the sneaker collection fund, and the percentage of profit on those New Balances was insane. But with that out of the way, let's get right into this week's thrifting. What's this? Reeboks, Puma, more Puma. Nah, that's not real. There's no way this is real. Nah, there's no way this is real. Get the hell out of here, that's crazy. This has gotta be fake. $40. I might even just grab them just for the, I don't know, just to see. Got some other NMDs. Basic NMDs. Don't want those. Ooh. No, we got some J's. $80. That's crazy. I'm gonna grab these for sure. And they're in good condition too. That's crazy. With the tags and everything. Definitely grabbing these. There's the other one. That's crazy. Okay, got some Reeboks. These guys actually go for a decent amount for $18. Yeah, definitely a cop. Wow, this is crazy. What else we got? disruptors. That's about it. Crazy, 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 crazy. Got some PGs, and they're huge size, but in really good condition. I just know these don't sell for very much. Got some Jordan 6s too. Wow, today's trip is crazy. 30 bucks. They're pretty beat though. I don't think these really go for that much. Let me check on eBay. They're going for about what they're selling for here, so it's not worth it. ACG sandals? All right. Actually in great condition. Let me check the price on these guys. They go for like 50 bucks. Definitely gonna grab these. Good thing I looked these up. That's crazy. I'm shocked. I'm blown away. That was such a crazy day. How's it going? So that was someone coming to my window asking for change. So that's what that was. But like I was saying, I had 20% off, so I was able to use that on today's purchase, and we picked up some incredible stuff for some really great prices. So let's dive into it. When I first went, I didn't expect too much because I've been kind of having a rough time at Plato's Closet recently. But today we found so many things. So let me start off with the, I guess not the weakest, but the least exciting pair that we found. That's this pair of ACG slides. So this one I think was originally at 25 bucks, but then I got 20% off. And this one I think I can actually sell for like 50, which is kind of nuts. So I'm excited about this one, the Air Douchets. That's great. I'm excited about that. Next, we've got the Reeboks. Now, this is a pair of shoes that I really, really love. I had a couple pairs of these myself, not the non-collaboration version or not the standard version, but these are the Zigtex, I think, or the Zigzags. I don't remember what they were called. But yeah, really incredible sneaker. And for, I think, it was like 18 bucks. You can't really go wrong with this because I'm pretty sure I could sell this for at least 30 to 50. So really, really a great pickup. Plus I got it for 20% off, so there's that as well. And it's in great condition, barely worn. The next pickup is the Wild Card. This shoe is probably fake, let's be honest. But it was 40 bucks, and then I got 20% off of that, 32 bucks for this. And for $32, yes, the text does look a little bit janky, I'm not gonna lie. Everything else though looks all right. I've never had a pair of these. Most likely though it is fake. But I don't want to go home and wonder whether it was fake, because it's probably not. Like, I can almost guarantee you that it's not, but I had to try, I had to grab it. But we got it for $32, so it could be worse. And then the final shoe, the shoe that I am mind blown about, the shoe that, I don't know why I made an explosion sound effect with my mouth, but I did. The shoe that I cannot believe that I found was this pair of Air Jordan 1 Fearless. Now, this shoe is in basically new condition. It's definitely only been worn like once or twice. The right shoe still has the tag on it, which is crazy, and the upper looks like it's, I mean, barely worn. So when I saw this in the bin, I was like, there's no way they have these. These ones, I am confident they're real. And for 80 bucks with 20% off, that's not bad, and I think I can sell these for probably around like 120. So absolutely an incredible pickup. I'm so excited about these. Plus, they're sort of in the bread colorway, so I think this will move very, very quickly. What size are they? They're size 8. Size 8 women's, most likely. These made the whole trip worth it. These plus the Reebok Zigtech and the slides made the whole trip worth it. And while the Pharrells are probably fake, let's be real. Again, I had to know. So I think all in, all said and done, after the 20% discount, this entire trip cost me $130.40. And for these alone, I don't know if I would have paid that, but for these and the Reeboks, I think it was worth it. I think that alone could pay for this trip. So really excited about that, and some really great pickups. So this week we didn't do a huge amount of thrifting at our regular spots, even though the spot that we did stop at was absolutely insane. And that's because this week I went to Boston for a New Balance event, and here's a couple clips from that event and some of the shopping that I did. So I stopped by Bodega. It was sick inside. I'm so happy I did. I don't think I was able to film in there, so I didn't. Sneaker-wise, there wasn't too much that we haven't seen before. I am wearing my Bodega New Balance 990 V3s, but I did grab some pants. So shout out to Bodega for the pants. Really excited about these. And on to the next thing. So now we're back, and no, I didn't grab anything from Boston except for a pair of pants at Bodega. It's just I didn't find anything, and for some reason I couldn't find any thrift stores in Boston. Let me know in the comment section down below if there are some good thrift stores that you guys would recommend, because I'm definitely gonna go up again sometime soon, but I couldn't find anything except for like one Goodwill that was like a 20-minute drive away that I couldn't get to. So there was that. Before we end off this video and before we get into the crazy grail, I do want to unbox some other sneakers that I did pick up this week. So the first pair that we picked up was actually a pair that I bought last week, or 2 weeks ago at this point, and that was this pair of Air Jordan 5 Moonlights. So I grabbed these off a Sneakers app restock. Unfortunately, they didn't come in time for last week's video, but they're here now. This is a pair of shoes that I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with yet. I might return it, I might sell it, I might even try and trade it. It looks like actually the suede from this shoe is rubbed off in the midsole, which is kind of a bummer. That kind of sucks. But it's a shoe that I really like. This is one of my favorite Air Jordan 5 colorways. I just don't need it. That's all there is to it. I don't need another pair of dope but basic Air Jordan 5s, or really dope or basic any Air Jordans. I'm just trying to invest more so in index funds than sneakers at the moment, so that's why. But moving into the next set of unboxings, we do have some pretty cool stuff to unbox. Now, these 3 sneakers are from Tradeblock, and I know you guys are gonna give me flack for it. In fact, someone gave me flack in the previous video where I traded 1 pair of sneakers on Tradeblock. But the reason that I'm going back to it a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit, is because all of these trades were very equal, or if they weren't equal, it was like a $10 profit. And if you guys remember back to that spreadsheet that my friend Grant had created for the entire series, we actually dug through that a little bit deeper, and it turns out all of the trades that we made on Tradeblock, profit percentage-wise, they actually weren't as lopsided as everyone was thinking. In fact, turns out the trades that I made, in a lot of cases, didn't make as much profit as a lot of the sneakers that I actually bought and sold. So I feel like it's not a completely unfair thing to add to the series. I'm not going to lean on it as heavily as I did previously, but I am going to do it a little bit. I'm not going to take crazy lopsided trades, but at the same time, I'm not going to say no to even trades. And because of that, I do have a couple sneakers that I did pick up through Tradeblock. And while I get that some of you guys won't like that, if you take a look at the spreadsheet, which you can do by checking out my Discord, which is linked in the description below, you'll notice that a lot of the trades actually were very, very even, and they have been consistently even. So I don't feel as bad about doing them as I did previously. With that being said, first trade that we have is right here. So this is a pair of shoes that was obviously damaged in shipping. But let's pop the top on this guy and see what pair of shoes it was. In fact, I don't even know what I traded for these. So this is, it's upside down. Looks like it was damaged a little bit. That's unfortunate. This is a pair of Jordans. Yeah, see the box kind of got dinged up. I mean, it happens. I can't be mad at Tradeblock for that. That's not their fault. We have the Air Jordan 1 Low Golf Chicagos. So this is a pair of shoes that I thought was going to be a lot more popular than it's ended up being. It's essentially just an Air Jordan 1 Low in the Chicago colorway, but it's a golf shoe. It's got a golf traction pattern. It's a little bit different than a standard pair of Air Jordan 1s, but it's not like insanely different to where you'd notice it walking around. And I think because of that, it's pretty popular. I mean, it does say golf on the tongue, which I didn't know about, but you can't actually see it right there. It's a shoe that I think a lot of people like, and surprisingly, the resale price isn't that crazy. I would have thought that these would have been going for a lot more, but that's why I was able to trade for them for what I traded for them for. I don't actually remember what I traded. Let me double check. So for these, I traded the 2021 Nike Dunk Low Black and Whites, a pair that we had bought to sit on, and unfortunately the price of those keeps going down and down, so I felt like I needed to trade them. We, I believe, paid $15.47 for this trade. Not 100% sure because it won't show me what my Tradeblock fees were, but I think that's pretty much the standard fee. So let me add that into the sneaker collection fund total. We will add that up at the end of the video. I think the value is pretty much exactly the same. These might be worth like $10 to $15 more, not 100% sure, but if you guys want these, I'll throw these up on eBay as well as all the sneakers that we picked up in today's video, and I'll probably also have these on Tradeblock as well. So if you guys want to shoot over offers or buy these, you can do that in Tradeblock or eBay. So there you go. The next pickup that we have is this guy, and this is a pair of shoes that I also don't remember what it is, and I also don't remember what I traded for it. Oh, yep, I'm sure that I paid extra on top for these. So these are a pair of Yeezy 700s. I might buy for myself for the going market value because I really want these. I really, really want these. And it is a pair of, let me take out the Tradeblock card. Oh, whoever sent me these sent me a card. Thank you guys so much. Hey Seth, thanks so much for the sweet trade. I've learned so much from you and your videos. Thanks for everything you do. Jenny, Naples, Florida. Well, thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the trade. I love when people write notes in the trades. That's so sick. Again, this trade was very even, and like I said, I did put money on top. So for all you guys typing, oh, you wouldn't have gotten that trade if it wasn't you. I think I'm calling BS on that one, at least on this trade and on the last trade. So for this one, I traded my patent bred ones and $25 on top. And then plus the trade block fees, which I think is $15.47. And the shoes, as you probably guessed, are probably my favorite Adidas Yeezy sneakers of all time. And that is the Yeezy 700 Wave Runner. It's an incredible, incredible shoe. I actually pre-ordered my first pair. You guys probably already know that. I pre-ordered them from Yeezy Supply back when no one wanted them. I just love everything about this shoe. And honestly, like I said, I think I might actually buy this from myself at the going market rate and add these to my actual personal collection because these are fire and I've wanted a pair of these and I did not hit on the Adidas Confirmed app. So yeah, really awesome pickup. Thank you, Jenny, for these. Appreciate it. But now we are getting to the pair of sneakers that I traded for, that I spent a lot of money on. I think I put $1,200 extra on top for this pair of shoes. I didn't say that earlier, but I did. I put $1,200 extra on top of the pair of shoes that I traded for these shoes. And this truly is a grail of mine that I've wanted for a decade. Plus, probably. So the pair of shoes that I traded for these were the Cause Air Jordan 4s, which I had valued at around $2,000 to $2,400. I, for some reason, just couldn't sell them anywhere. And I don't think it's because they couldn't move for that. I think if I found the right buyer, that's what they were worth. The problem was that they were just expensive. I think that's the thing. Like when you're selling $2,000 pairs of sneakers, unless it's like a recent release that everyone's hyped on, it takes a while to move. So because of that, I put them up on Tradeblock and I waited for months. And then I got an offer that I essentially couldn't refuse. Well, that's not true. I got an offer, I didn't like it, I countered, and then they countered again, and they gave me the offer, which was the Cause 4s plus $1,200 for these. Now, these are in brand new condition worth significantly more than, let's say, $3,600. The problem is that these are not in brand new condition, not anywhere close. They're pretty heavily worn. They don't have a box. They're missing some accessories, but they are in my size. They're a shoe that I would wear if I keep them 100%. And like I said, it's a grail that I've wanted for over a decade. And I've never ever had a pair of these, ever, not once. So without further ado, oh my goodness, this is like next level. This is next level. This is a grail that I've wanted for a decade. Like, I can't even believe I have these. On StockX, brand new, the lowest price in a size 9 is $14,335 for these. Let's be real, that's definitely inflated, but the highest bid is $5,925, which means that someone who had a brand new pair of these could sell these right now for that price. So let's go with $6K. But here they are. You guys might be able to tell from the bag. You might not be able to tell from the bag. I don't know. Before I go into these and before I unbox them, I think the amount that I would have paid if I bought these in cash, at least the value that I traded, was probably about, conservatively, $3,400 is what I paid for these. And I think there's pairs on eBay that I've seen that are almost brand new but have been worn. They include all the accessories for $4,600. So I did get a bit of a deal, but that's because it's missing some stuff. The Nike Air Yeezy 2s in the solar red colorway. These shoes are grails. Grails. This is absolutely insane. These have been legit checked and authenticated by Tradeblock. So they are in fact authentic, which is very important, but they are worn. They are pretty worn. I mean, if you look at the outsole of these shoes, they've got some heel drag, unfortunately, and some toe drag. And obviously the, I don't know what to call this, but the scales on the side are a little bit worn down. They're not fully black anymore. And they are missing lace tips. They've got these black lace tips on them now, but they're missing, looks like all of the gold lace tips. But I did, and we'll add this to the sneaker collection fund, actually buy some replacement gold lace tips for these. So I do have some gold lace tips that I haven't actually compared yet to see how close they are to the original. I mean, they look pretty good. They're pretty close. Here's the current ones that are on there, the black ones or the dark gray ones. It's not gonna focus on me, is it? There we go. Yeah, so I mean the tops are a little bit different. It's not exactly the same, but they come with the little screw tips too, so I can attach them that way if I have to. This shoe is actually in better condition than I thought. I was looking at images of this shoe on Tradeblock, the guy's listing, and I really thought they'd be in significantly worse condition than this. But they're actually in pretty decent condition, and I think if I were to sell these today, I could probably sell these for at least what I traded for them. Like, I could get my value. That was one of the reasons I was willing to do this trade. One, because I really wanted this pair of shoes to wear and to keep. But two, because if I did decide to sell them, I think I could move these quicker than I could have moved the Cause. And I think I could move these for basically the same value that I put into them, which is what I was hoping for with the Cause. So there's that. But yeah, this is absolutely insane. I cannot believe that I had these. And I actually did a poll on Instagram on my stories asking if I should get these, and a bunch of people said no. But y'all were wrong. These are so fire. These are so crazy. But like I said, this was a shoe that I considered making the end goal of the series anyway. So I'm not going to end the series right here, right now, but if I end up ending the series sooner than I thought and can keep these, not mad at that. And I already have the Nike Air Yeezy 1s, the Zens back there. So you got the two original colorways of the Nike Air Yeezys right there. Actually, were the Plats the first ones to come out with the Yeezy 2s, or was it the Solars? I think it was the Solars. Let me know in the comment section if you guys know. I'm going to look it up right after this, so I'll know by then, but just for yourselves if you guys want to comment that. But I guess at this point, we should take a look at the entire sneaker collection and see what we've been able to get from just 20 bucks. Okay, so here is the current sneaker collection. It's huge. It's way bigger than I expected. Now, the first order of business is telling you guys about this guy. So I did run these through some apps, like the Unboxed app. A really great app that you guys should definitely check out. There's a link to that in the description below. I ran this through their legit checking service. As probably everyone expected, these shoes are in fact fake, so we're putting them in the fake bin. Here's the rest of the collection. Pretty great looking. Now, an update on these guys. I know I bought these a while back, but these guys are the Adapt BBs I grabbed from New York. Now, I did check them, and one side worked. However, I didn't check the other side, and it turns out one of the shoes is in fact broken. So they are also trash, unfortunately. Not going to get our money back from these. I'm not sure what to do with these yet, whether it's maybe trying to sell them as, you know, for parts on eBay or something like that, or if I'm just going to throw them out. I have no idea, but that's unfortunate. We have these Air Maxes right here, a great shoe that I picked up at Plato's Closet. It's sold like 3 different times, but people keep messaging saying, hey, I didn't mean to buy that. And it's like, what do you mean you didn't mean to buy that? You bought it, so pay for it, but no one ever does. We've got these Air Jordan 5s, which are a little bit dirty, but still sitting. I mean, probably because they're dirty. We've got the Presto Mids. We've got these Pumas right here, some New Balances. Again, someone bought them, said they didn't want them anymore, and then canceled. I hate when people do that. If you're buying sneakers, please pay for them and just don't buy them and then cancel, because it wastes everyone's time. We've got the New Balance 990 V5s, the other side of the pair that we picked up. This is the one without the insole. We've got the Reebok Zig Techs that we grabbed this week. We've got the ACG Slides. We've got the very dirty Air Max React 270 Reacts, or Air Max 2, whatever they're called. Air Max 270 Reacts is what they're called. I probably do need to run these through the washing machine because no one's grabbing these in this condition, which makes sense. We've got the Air Jordan 1 Fearless. We've got the Yeezy 700 Wave Runners, the UNC Air Jordan 6s, the Bred Patent 1s, or the Patent Bred 1s, the Air Jordan 1 Rebellionaires. I bet a lot of you guys forgot that we had these in the collection. We have the Chicago ones. We have the Cardinal Red 3s. And then, of course, the Nike Air Yeezy 2 in the Solar Red colorway. Incredible, incredible sneakers. So stoked to have these. Hopefully those will not leave the collection, but we'll just have to wait and see. So that is the entire sneaker collection as of right now. Now let's find out how much we have in the sneaker collection fund. Okay, so after checking out the entire collection, you guys see how many crazy pairs of sneakers we have. Again, this is truly a grail. Still can't believe I had these. Here's a thumbnail really quick. Yeah, I'm blown away by these. That's so crazy. But it does leave us with a much smaller sneaker collection fund of $2,980.25. Still not bad, and still an amount that we can buy some pretty great sneakers with, but definitely less than what we had at the beginning of the week. Regardless, I'm happy with it, and I'm happy with the sneakers we have. If you guys want to grab any of the shoes from today's video, you can check out the eBay store or my Tradeblock. But that pretty much wraps up the episode for this week. Now, I would love to know your thoughts on this episode and what you think I can do better moving forward, so make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to enter that Air Jordan 1 Heritage giveaway. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in the next one.